Hi everyone, thank you for tuning into my channel Heal with Lien with another episode where I share my Reiki experiences and share the knowledge that I learn on a daily basis with you. So, in this episode, I want to talk about an experience I had yesterday at a group healing session organized by my Reiki teacher, along with few other students of his who has the same intention of spreading love and compassion and helping others through Reiki. So yesterday was a remarkable day because as a group we discussed many things with understanding our intentions, and also we performed group Reiki healing on each other, as well as few outsiders who joined the circle. In terms, when I say outsiders, what I mean is they are not essentially Reiki healers. Some has the intention of learning Reiki, some were curious because their friends were doing Reiki, and there was another gentleman who was brought in by one of the Reiki healers because he wanted his friend to undergo Reiki healing due to a special reason. So yesterday, let me first tell you what is a group healing and how does it take place. So just like a Reiki healing session, you would arrange the massage bed and ask the person who's receiving the healing to lie on it, and the healers would gather around the bed and would position themselves in locations close to the chakras are located. So in this case we use the healing crystals corresponding to the 7 chakras, place the stones in those respective parts of the body, and initiated Reiki healing. So everyone would gather around someone, starting be at the head position, crown position. In this case it was our Reiki teacher. Around the bed on either sides were standing the other healers who were providing healing to the person who was laying on the bed, and started the healing. So it would go as a usual thing where we do our thanking, where we are grateful to the person who's receiving the healing, to ourselves and Reiki for being here. And we would place our hands in these locations where the chakras are located and pass our Reiki energy to the patient or the client, or in this case the person who is receiving healing. So we took turns and performed healing on about 15 people, and when you do a session like this, since you are receiving healing from about, I don't know, minimum 6 to 8 people, you do not need to undergo a 60-minute healing. Maybe about 10 minutes is more than enough because you are receiving multiple healing from different people, right? In certain cases even 5-10 minutes is more than enough because you are receiving continuous Reiki healing on those corresponding chakras continuously. So it's not like someone changing from every 3 minutes to a different chakra. It's like continuously you are receiving healing to those chakras at the same time by a group of people. So two of the things that I actually wanted to share was personal experiences. Number one was, there was one gentleman who had few issues, who felt few issues, paranormal, so much to say, who wanted to come and get a healing. We noticed when we started doing this healing, this gentleman was twitching, and his body was shaking, vibrating, as if not to a great sense, but slightly his body started twitching, and it's like a shock therapy or current was passing through his body, so he was twitching like this, um, and throughout the entire session he was like this. So after the session finished, we spoke to him. It was absolutely normal, and we understood that when certain effects are there in your body from outside, sometimes when the white light healing or the Reiki energy is passed to your chakras, it produces effects like this. So this twitching or the shock kind of sensation was totally out of control. It was just happening for this gentleman. The second thing I experienced was a more profound experience. I only shared it with my Reiki teacher. So we were healing this one gentleman, almost like one of the last people to go on the healing bed. I was actually located on his sacral chakra, which is located about 1 inch below the belly button. So now the sacral chakra is meant to hold the emotional energies, and especially if you are suffering from any emotional fatigue, emotional trauma, if you're feeling sad, happy, those kind of emotions get controlled by your sacral chakra. So this was unexpected. When I started the session and placed my hands on top of his sacral chakra, I wouldn't say even 5 seconds would have passed. I suddenly got this emotional gush. I mean, it just hit me suddenly, right? There was a lot of sadness, sorrow, and pain, and I felt like I was just about to cry, right? And this emotional pain, I don't know, some sort of an emotional pain started feeling, and it was an amazing feeling. It was very sad feeling as well. So I assumed he was holding a lot of emotional pain inside due to a personal reason, probably. So my healing was concentrating, focusing, saying, this emotional burden or the emotional pain that this gentleman was having, for it to go away, and for the Reiki healing to heal his chakras or heal his emotional pains. And mind you, for the entire 10 minutes that we were on this gentleman, this feeling was there. It was quite remarkable and profound. How suddenly I was in a perfect good mood, because we were helping each other and it was a good day. But suddenly, I was so sad, and by the time the session was finishing, I was in tears. I made sure when I was, bringing my hands to my forehead, doing a salutation or putting your hands together in the form of, worshipping, sort of. When you're ending the session, I made sure I wiped my tears off because I did not want anyone to see. I was quite amazed about what I was going through as well. But right after that, when I spoke to my Reiki teacher who went to the kitchen to wash the crystals, so after every session you cleanse the crystals by washing them and applying Reiki on them. So when he went to the pantry, I also followed him, and I said, so I went through this kind of emotions when I started, and I could not hold it. Even at that time, my voice was breaking, and I felt like I was about to cry. So my Reiki teacher said it's absolutely normal because this gentleman, he knows him from earlier times. He is holding a lot of problems inside him. There's a lot of issues and a lot of emotional pain that he's undergoing at this moment in time. So when he said that, it was quite remarkable for me because I felt like it was one of those very first times that I connected with that kind of an energy and felt the emotional pain inside a person. So I guess I really connected with him at that time. And so the Reiki master kept his hand on my crown chakra, on my head, and performed like a few seconds of Reiki and said, don't worry, that emotional reflection that I felt would go away. And as he said, that was the end of it. It's not like I felt sad for the entire day. so it was absolutely normal. But for me, that experience I went through was quite a profound experience, because I've never felt that kind of emotions in a emotional change in such a split second, right? So for me, these two incidents was quite remarkable. Yesterday, I just wanted to share it with you guys. Maybe there are Reiki practitioners, Reiki healers who feel things like this and have question marks, who wants to discuss. I hope this information that I shared with you would have helped you in any way. And I will keep on sharing whatever my experiences when I'm performing Reiki, when I'm talking to my clients continuously. Support me by liking this video and hitting subscribe if you enjoy listening to my videos, and especially if you want to get notified, click on the bell icon. That will give you a notification every time I upload a video. And similarly, I'm on Facebook as Reiki by Lien, and on Instagram under the handle reiki.lien. That's reiki.lien. So connect with me. Please send me your questions. Ask any kind of questions. I really enjoy answering you guys, helping you understand the concept of Reiki. And I'm here to spread the knowledge, share what I learn. As I always say, Reiki is woven around the concept of love, kindness, and compassion. And I believe I'm giving something to you and take great pleasure in doing this. So thank you very much once again for tuning into my channel. This is Heal with Lien, and I'm Lien. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you.